Hello, my dear students. I am Dr. Prajna Mattihli, Government First Grade College, Dharwad, which is in Karnataka. And I have already explained what is compound interest and what is the similarity of compound interest with the simple interest and how it is different. Also, we have solved compound interest problems and we have calculated amount with the help of formula, and also we have calculated the compound interest with the help of amount minus principal. So we have calculated it. Now let us calculate the principal if it is not given in the problem. How to calculate it? So if you want any kind of references, please go back to my earlier video, compound interest part 1, and you can also watch my simple interest videos, and let me explain how to calculate the principal today. Okay, now the example let us start with the help of problems we can understand it. Here what happens in case of the compound interest, the formulas get differed. As I have already told you, today we are calculating the P, that is principal, and with the help of a formula. Also, we have to solve the problem now. What is the problem? A sum amounts to rupees 12,392. Amounts to means here it is amount. Amount is 12,392 in 5 years. What is this 5 years? It is N. N is equal to 5 years. At 16%. What is the 16%? Rate of interest. R is equal to 16%. So I is equal to 16 divided by 100. That is 0.16. R can be converted into I. R should be divided by 100 and it becomes I. Here I is 0.16. Find the sum means find the principal. And what is given I have written here. A is equal to 12,392. N is equal to 5. R is equal to 16%. I is equal to 0.16. We are interested in calculating P. Come, let us have the formula. What is the formula? A is equal to P within the bracket 1 plus I raised to the power of N. This is the formula of amount in compound interest. What is A? That is 12,392. We have to write it. What is P? We don't know. So we are putting P as P only. Within the bracket 1 plus I, 1 plus 0.16 raised to the power of N, that is 5 years. Here what happens? 1 plus 0.16 means 1.16 raised to the power of 5. It should be multiplied by P. That's equal to A. That is 12,392. That is 12,392. Here we are calculating 1.16 into 1.16 into 1.16. Like this we have to do it for 5 times. Otherwise we can do it in another way also. How? 1.16, then put the multiple sign. That is press into mark in your calculator. Then press equal sign for 4 times. 1.16 into equal 4 times. Then again into, you have to go with the things. You will get the answer, that is 2.10034,166. it should be multiplied by P. So it becomes P will be kept P only. And now you are interested in calculating P. So P is equal to 2.100 that has to be taken to the other side and it becomes divided by, that is 12,392 divided by 2.10034,166. Then you will get your P, that is 5,900. Hope you have understood how we have calculated principal with the help of formula of amount. Okay. Now let us go with another example. Let us calculate the principal with another example. Here is our problem. A sum amounts to, that means it is amount. How much? 50,284.99. This is our amount in 5 years. N is equal to 5. At 15% means R is equal to 15 or I is equal to 15 divided by 100, that is 0.15. What to be calculated? That is, we have to calculate the P. So our formula A is equal to P within the bracket 1 plus I raised to the power of N. And we have to put the values here. A, we know the value 50,284.99. We have to write it. Is equal to P, we don't know. So we are putting P as P only. Within the bracket 1 plus I, that is how much? 0.15. And raised to the power of N. How much is the N? That is 5. So our formula is ready now. Then go. Now this P, what is there with the P? Within the bracket 1.15. That has to be taken to the other side. What is there in the other side? 50,284.99 should be divided by 1.15 raised to the power of 5. We have to do it now. We have to solve it now, isn't it? How to solve it? 1.15 into 1.15 into 1.15. Like this we have to do it for 5 times. Or in another way, what we can do? 1.15, press the into mark, then press 4 times equal mark. You will get 2.0114. That is a value. Now we have to calculate P. So P is equal to 50,284.99 divided by 2.0114. What is this 2.0114? Where it is derived? It is 1.15 raised to the power of 5. That is 2.0114. That is calculated. Now it should be divided by 50,284.99 should be divided by 2.0114 and we will get 25,000. This is our principal. Hope you have understood how we have calculated it. And let us go with another problem now. A sum amounts to, again we are given with amount, 9256.55. This is our amount. In 6 years, N is equal to 6. At 20%, R is equal to 20%. That means I is equal to 20 divided by 100, 0.20. Now find the sum. That means calculate P. A is equal to 9256.55, N is equal to 6, R is equal to 20, I is equal to 0.2. What is P? A is equal to P, that is our formula. In the bracket we have to write 1 plus I raised to the power of N. What is given? We have to put the value. A is given, that is 9256.55 is equal to, we don't know P. So keep P as P only, P. Within the bracket 1 plus 0.2 raised to the power of 6. That is N is 6. Now, what is there in the bracket? 1.2 raised to the power of 6. It is associated with P. And this side 9256.55. Now you can keep the p one side and you can bring it to the other side. That is what happens here. 9256.55 is divided by 1.2 into 1.2 into 1.2. Like this you have to do it for 6 times. Otherwise, what is our next alternative? 1.2. Then in the calculator press into mark. Then 5 times equal sign. 5 times you have to do equals mark. Then you will get the answer. What is this? 2.985984. Then if you divide 9256.55 by 2.985984, you will get 3100. What is this? This is P or principal. So we have calculated the P. Come, let us watch one more problem. Let us solve it. Compound interest. See, here it is little bit different. Because always we have solved so many problems, but their amount was given. So we had made use of amount formula. Here compound interest is given. Compound interest for 3 years at the rate of 15% per annum is 625080. What is this 6250.80? This is not amount. This is compound interest. So n is equal to 3 years. You know how to do it. Then r is also understood. That is r is equal to 15%. So I is equal to 0.15. But here amount formula is not to be used. We have to calculate the P, but the formula to be used is bit different. You have to note down this formula. It is bit different. Here P, again there are 2 brackets. One bracket, then within this another bracket, 1 plus I raised to the power of n minus 1. So this is a new formula for you. How to do it? Compound interest. Okay, we are given with it 6250.80. That is given. Is equal to P. We don't know. So we are keeping P as P only. And 1 plus I, that we know. 1 plus 0.15 raised to the power of n. That also we know. That is raised to the power of 3. Minus 1 we have to do. Okay. Now 1 plus 0.15 means it becomes 1.15. So make it for 3 times. 1.15 into 1.15 into 1.15. You will get 1.5209. It should be written then is minus 1. So 1.5209 minus 1 means 1 and 1 will go off. And 0.5209 will be left out. Now, what is left out totally? 6250.80 is equal to here 0.5209 into P means P. Now, P has to be taken to one side of the equation and the known values to be taken to the other side. So, it becomes P is equal to 6250.80 divided by 0.5209. You will get the P as 12,000. This is a new formula. Make use of it. Solve some more problems of calculating the P with the help of compound interest so that you can appreciate it and you can understand it. So, my dear students, now I would like to conclude this video with the help of this solution, and in my next videos I'm going to talk about many more problems solutions, that is how to calculate the R, how to calculate N with the help of the formula. Let us solve some more problems. Give me the feedback, watch my videos. Let us togetherly understand compound interest very well and let us appreciate the entire subject, that is commercial arithmetic. Okay, take care and have a nice time of problem solution. Let us appreciate the subject. Good day.